There we go. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Literally right there, right there, right.
Who's here? Who is this?
Daria, from the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. Pardon to cross from yours. Please, hurry. I need you one thing.
Are you still there? Daria.
What the hell is going on?
It's David. We need to talk. In private.
Nothing's more private than my info link.
I'm not so sure. I've sent a secure vid call number to your smart home system. Get to your apartment and call me.
Oh, for the oh, God's sake. What the hell's going on here?
Delara, what are you doing here?
Is that going to become our standard conversation starter?
I'm serious, Delara. It's dangerous outside. Non-essential staff should be home. How did you even get...
Ouch. Non-essential.
I just meant...
Work with me, Adam. I was trying for a little levity. Truth is, watching Picus News, hearing that the mobs were getting closer to the city, I was reminded of... Let's just say I thought being 3 stories below ground was better than staying in my apartment. So, I called in a favor and got state police to escort me in. Listen, I can tell something big is happening, so I don't want to keep you.
You doing okay, Delara?
Look, Adam, I didn't tell you why I left Lim International. That I was in session with a patient when the incident hit, and that I was...
You were attacked.
Her name was Madeline. She was 13. A really sweet kid. One minute we were talking, laughing actually, about something silly I'd said, and the next she was...
It was a terrible day for everyone.
After I fought her off, she just stared at me like she was totally aware, you know, but not in control. God, Adam, I could see in her eyes that some part of her was still in there, locked away. And she was terrified.
Delara, I'm sure the girl...
Madeline. Her name was Madeline. You know the part that I'll never forget, though? The thing that keeps just replaying in my mind over and over? Right before she jumped out of my office window, I could swear she was crying.
I didn't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sound insensitive. But you made it through that, Delara. And I think you're stronger for it.
Thanks, Adam. Guess you just think you're over something, you know? And then...
I understand. But regardless of the reason, you took a risk coming back here. These are dangerous times for everyone.
You don't need to worry about me, Adam. I'll be fine. I'll just hunker down in my office until the storm passes. Besides, I hear I have a very comfortable couch.
Just take care of yourself.
I always do.
I can see what turrets now. That's good.
Hey, Adam.
They're trying to lock it down, but I was able to bypass most of the state police.
Good
I
for
got
you.
shot a few times,
The
but
last
hey.
thing we need is more bloodshed. There's been enough already. If I had your stealth training, I might head home, but I think I'm safer in here. Plus, my test results are in and they're putting me back in the field, finally. I don't want to run in
Hooray!
with state police messing that up.
Whose unit are you assigned to for your next mission?
McCready's.
Really? I thought...
He actually recommended me. Told me I shoot better than anyone on his team.
That's great. Talk to you later, Aria.
Bye, Adam. See you out there.
I got a feeling that she may not make it, but I'm optimistic.
We sent a team to sweep the GARM facility.
That doesn't affect me whatsoever, I don't think.
Tell me about it. Like hurt
TV, man. Anybody here that's important. I'm meant to be here. Come on.
You want people to send anything to New York recently?
I finally cracked the encryption on a darknet cache I've been targeting.
Nerd!
I wish I was asleep right now.
You're a nobody. You're a nobody.
Not safe out there. Not safe anywhere.
Jensen, I hope you're not having problems with your terminal,
he got
too.
captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility. That's... Oh, Jensen, hi. Be with you in a sec. You know what I heard? He got captured, escaped, and sneaked his way out of a heavily guarded facility.
Typical.
That's his idea.
Just as we're zeroing in on a possible origin of Udalic hacker, the entire system goes down.
Where am I meant to be?
He's also
That
got a
way.
bit of a...
Luckily, we're gonna hurry up and wait.
Oh, for goodness sake, I was just there. Hey. Numbnuts.
More people to die.
Jim. Jimmy.
You made it. Hell of a time for a lockdown.
More like convenient, given everything that's happened in this investigation so far.
What does that mean?
They knew I was coming. Marchenko and the gold mask from Dubai. Somebody tipped them off.
Are you accusing me?
I'm not accusing anyone, yet. But 2 ambushes in less than a month? I want to know what's really going on.
So do I. McCready dug into GARM. Started out as a geological research center, funded by the European Union, until 2025, when it was purchased by a nameless shell company.
You put Chang on it?
That kid scares me. Tracked it back to Bell Tower Associates in under an hour.
I take it no one purchased it when Bell Tower went bankrupt last year.
Wasn't even listed on the asset sheet. So like I said, you stumbled into something big. Care to focus on figuring out what it is?
Nope.
Chicane debriefed me while you were flying back. Leon sent in a strike team. Got there about an hour after you two slipped out.
And the mercs were gone.
Did a pretty good job of trashing the place before bugging out, and left a few booby traps behind. So we have no idea where they went or what they're planning next.
Not necessarily. I heard Marchenko talking to his men. He said something about finalizing a deal with Diwali.
We need to move on this now. I'll get a search warrant for that old Diwali-owned theater on Zardibi Adlam Street.
You really think we have time for a search warrant?
No, but with the city under lockdown, I can't guarantee you'll make it over to the Red Light District alive.
I got here, didn't I? Nobody's killed me yet.
All right, fine. I won't stop you. Just be careful out there, Jensen. Let me know what you find.
Copy that.
You do understand we are trying to stop terrorists.
Okay, in his office, did that. Find a way to the territory.
That's not right. Didn't find work, actually.
Check out this music. Pushing this down. Oh. 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 Where is this thing? down. Gonna walk it. Time for the long walk.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Especially in Og, not taking any chances.
Oh my god, not you, not you.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover.
Excuse
They were
me.
supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska.
Allegedly, eh?
Son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
I found a set of Orlov schematics in a secret military facility in the Swiss Alps. The mercs there had the same augments as me. Do you think I could have been there?
A secret military base in Switzerland? It's kind of far from the Arctic, but...
But what?
When Panchaea collapsed, the original search and rescue mission was reclassified as a recovery operation after 7 days.
Meaning they weren't expecting to find any more survivors.
A few days after that, a unit of soldiers who were never publicly identified intervened. I think that's who found you.
They pull me out of the ocean, take me somewhere, and a year later, Orlov and I show up in Alaska.
Maybe. Listen, son, there's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. I've gone as far as I can take you. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Take care of yourself, Adam. Take care of yourself, little man. You gonna kill a guy in here before? Ah, who cares? Okay, didn't even jump. Didn't even jump. Idiot. Damn idiot. So let's not get with the Icarus dash. I see.
Wymiennik o zákazu vycházení. Násilí v komplexu Tule se šíří.
We'll just wait it out in here. Then in the morning we'll go for
My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Oh, the killer is still out there. More victims have turned up. All of them Augs, all harvested. Just like Angela's gun.
So it's the same person doing all this. We still have no idea who that is.
Exactly.
Not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobodka, the old harvester, is supposed to be dead. Yet this killer seems to... little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. What about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
Daria called me. She said she was in trouble. She said he was here. Then she got cut off. Is she in there?
I wouldn't know. I knocked and no one answered. I've been worried about her. So she called you, huh?
You know how she feels about cops.
Right. Look, you're not supposed to be outside tonight. I'll take a look around the building. You, see if you can find a way inside. Hopefully we're not too late. Just try not to get caught, eh?
I won't.
Really?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh, for goodness sake, I just wasted time doing that.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
That was easy. Bloody hell. Listen, does Adam doesn't even have a shower or anything? Curious. Can he shower? Okay.
I don't know where she is. All I know is she called you and not me. Curious, doesn't it?
No, not really. For goodness sake, I need to examine that. That person got a lot of blood on them. Bloody hell. What in them? To be doing this. Unless they just bled out and they died. No, she's still alive then, that's good.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry, before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
So where is he?
He's everywhere.
Oh, for God's sake.
Can you not feel his presence?
Oh my God, this woman's having...
Scared?
No.
Why did he bring you here? What does he want?
He's using me to get to you. He thinks that by removing your augmentations, he can make you whole again. Quickly, come closer. Help me to get out, and then deal with him. Please, I beg you.
All right, let's hurry up and get you out of here.
The
Yeah,
moment I saw you,
I'm not surprised.
deep down, I think you wanted this. You
I'm not
ignored
surprised
the
by that,
facts
to be
because
honest.
you wanted to be saved.
We came here to help you.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that?
I'm not surprised by that. I just went
human
straight to the
again.
friggin' just help her
I
out.
have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die, machine. Need to keep moving.
But I thought...
Because this woman was just hella prepared for me. Bloody hell. She's lost her goddamn mind.
Need to keep moving.
Oh, really? Alright, just turn it back on. What the hell? Just turned it back on. What the hell?
You're free.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
Let me get a closer look.
Woman's just shooting.
I'll make you human again.
even have any good rounds in this. Change ammo. Cute. Ah, good. Inventory full. Interesting there. Why is my inventory not like anywhere? Got some random crap in here. Four times scope. Maybe I can rewind. Ah, I see. There's a mine template that turns it into a small mine. Okay. That's interesting. These are 4 spaces, bloody hell. Nope. Okay, that's been getting that drop, bloody hell. I see. Oh, no, you don't. Thank you. Up the ladder, you fool. Essentially, there's much more you could do than just shooting. But I just have to shoot. Shooting was the easiest option.
It all makes sense now.
Oh, for the love of...
Lingering by the crime scene, creeping around Daria's apartment. I should have seen it sooner.
This isn't what you think, Montag.
You killed her because she figured out who you really are.
You weren't here. You don't know what really happened. Daria wasn't who we thought she was.
I made the mistake of letting you in on this case, of
Christ's
giving you
sake.
access to her. No more lies. Are you going to confess to what you are or not?
You're jumping to conclusions again, Montag. You need to believe what I'm telling you about Daria. And you need to let me leave here so we can both continue looking for the answers we need.
Turn that shit off! I've been a cop for 35 years. You don't think I can spot someone trying to pull that social augmentation crap on me? I swear to God, another false move like that and I will shoot you!
Shoot me then.
Daria was already attacked her, must still be around.
I never would have thought that you could lie to me so blatantly. Of course, I never killed her either. I can't believe I trusted you.
Then shoot me then.
You can still trust me, Montag.
Bullshit. You just want me to turn my back. I know there's no one else down here, and I know she wasn't like this when you got here. And now, I have every reason to believe you're the killer I've been looking for.
Okay, then shoot me then. Idiot.
Chang, you able to see my coordinates?
Give me a sec. What's this about?
There's a woman's corpse down here. Her name was Daria, and she was mixed up in those harvester killings. More than mixed up. There's also an unconscious cop.
Jesus, Jensen! What is it you think I'd do? Cyber crimes, remember?
I'm asking because I trust you. Got enough to worry about with the curfew.
All right, but do me a favor and get out of there, and don't mention this to anyone, not even me. Chang's got this.
See, if I was really the bad guy, I would have killed you. But hey, I'm not going to go that far in this game because that's a bit too much. Get out of this goddamn place. The fuck is it? Okay, whatever. Okay, why is it always back and forth with these places? Bloody hell. You're just pointless to me then. You can't even jump that high.
Tall, dark, and augmented.
Milena, you didn't take my advice about giving up on forgery.
I know. But trouble is, I've got a talent for it. And it's a real growth market. As soon as you got me out of that thing with Dragomir, I had like 20 emails from Samizdat. Do you have any idea how difficult it is for art school graduates to find a specialist subject these days?
The permits aren't enough for police anymore, forged or real.
In Prague, maybe. But it turns out I'm multilingual when it comes to falsifying border passes. Lucky, right?
If it works, I'd say lucky.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Super Commando Man. Oh, don't mention it, Milena. If there was an easy option, you think we
Freaking
wouldn't take it?
sassiness right
I
now.
was less stressed out when I was working at gunpoint.
We may not agree on your methods, but I'll let you get back to your work.
Coming from you, that is like the gold star seal of approval.
Unnecessary sassiness.
Declaration of augmentation.
Tigard, the registry.
I work for
I'm
the
sorry,
State
what-
Department during the day, and during the night, I try to undo it all.
Tall, dark, and augmented. Over here.
Always did want to travel.
To travel, yes. Not to be a fugitive.
The police won't come after us. They want us out. We're just taking the initiative.
Do you think it will be better anywhere else?
Nope, it's better nowhere else in this place, it seems like. Nowhere is safe. Here. Gods.
Just rest.
Ah!
You just rest and concentrate on getting better.
It is you again. It is you.
Edward Braun. Thought we activated your permit.
You did. Whatever you did was enough to fool them.
Doesn't seem to have done you much good.
It kept me out of Golem. I wouldn't have made it this far if it wasn't for you. But now,
You're
martial
welcome.
law changes everything. It's Warsaw 1982 out there.
Warsaw didn't have drones.
I remember them going into people's homes, accusing them of things they did not do, being part of organizations I have never heard of. It was clear to me that it was all happening again.
So you slipped away, went underground. How'd you know to come here?
I heard a message on the radio. They were saying that martial law was being used as an excuse to round up anyone.
And then I look outside and I see this with my own eyes. The police acting indiscriminately, just like 82. So I decide to do exactly what I did then. I hide in the sewers. And I start to find others. People who are scared and looking for safety, just like me.
I'm sorry it came to this, Edward. I know how much it meant to you to stay in Prague.
It's not about me anymore. I am one of the lucky ones. All these people down here, we must stay together. We must help each other to get through this. They are my family now.
Good luck, Edward.
Welcome to the Underground. I owe you an apology for hacking your info link.
Don't sweat it. I'm assuming you had a good reason.
Samizdat's usual channels are all bugged. I couldn't risk an audio communication being traced back here.
You're little K, right? You don't sound local.
I wrote some things that made me have to delocalize a long time ago. Been living story to story on a Schengen visa and a language implant ever since. Never expect a short story from a long-form journalist. You want to know why I brought you here? The police raided Samizdat last night. Cleared us out. We were broadcasting until they pulled the plug. Radios, flyers, mail bursts, the makeshift media van. Getting the message out to our subscribers if they needed a refuge. As you can see, it went a little wider than we anticipated.
So are you running a resistance cell here or a campaign room?
Why not both? Now Samizdat has a captive voter base we could run for the Senate.
It's organized resistance then.
Peaceful resistance. We're working together to get people under the cordon and out of Prague. It's a happy accident of a police state. Well, I say happy when everyone's repressed, they can see past their prejudices.
Or they shift the blame. It's gonna take a long time for those prejudices to heal.
As long as certain people can profit from keeping the wounds fresh. But you knew that already.
This isn't what I call laying low. Aren't you afraid the police will find you again, finish what they started?
They already
Yes.
Boom.
Yes, they
the
will.
Backup server.
But
Even
who
the
cares?
shitty coffee machine. Enough for them to call it a win. And get back to indiscriminate brutality on the streets.
Where were you when this happened?
Right here. Running our little home away from home. Our sources tipped us off about the martial law. Either we could write about it and throw our hands up. Boy, I sure hope this massive rights violation doesn't end up being too awful this time. Or we could enact a readiness plan and really do something.
Yeah, when we first met, I called you pamphleteers.
Oh no, we were pamphleteers. Now we're pamphleteers, jury rigging, an underground railroad.
What happened to Kay?
Kay is me now, according to the Samizdat Manifesto. It's all very third-wave socialist with a dash of martyr complex.
Good to know. But I mean, what physically happened to him?
Right. His name is Yarek. Yarek Drobny. He's being held by the police along with Bones. No contact, no bail, no rights. Plausible deniability.
He must have known the risks.
Well, he was open to the existence of risks. When you showed up, it should have been a wake-up call, but you were reasonable. The state isn't reasonable.
I'm pretty sure you didn't call me to put up posters. What's the deal?
We've made a plan. We're getting people out of the city, starting first thing tomorrow. I want Yarek and Bones to go with them, but first, we need to bust them out of jail. Tonight.
And you think I'm the kind of guy who breaks into police stations?
Are you telling me you're not?
Fine, I'll get them out. They're being held in the temporary police station downtown?
Yes. By the Monument Metro. Once you're clear, take them across the plaza to the United Cleaners. We've cached everything they need for a long road trip along the old NATO decommissioning zone.
That's your escape route? Puts getting them past the state police into perspective.
It works on paper. And gives them these new identity documents, a lot of new identities. We found a very good forger. We're keeping her from a bright future in a Pika's newsroom.
It is you, again.
Too many people. We'll have to borrow more trucks. Can we get back into the city trash depot tonight?
We've already taken so many. Maybe we should consider freight trains again.
You don't know where those trains have been. I don't either, but it's highly radioactive.
Okay,
Oh, why can't I move now?
Again.
Tell him he's a true hero of the resistance.
Well, that's done.
Don't press your luck, Uyobok.
Okay, what's this down here?
Next time, I put a bullet in you.
Shut up, I'm leaving. Well, honestly, I don't care about your opinion. No loitering. Who cares? Excuse me.
Thinking what I'm thinking.
What happened? Back up, Mikey!
Looks like it's just
It's easier this way, to be honest. It's just easier. Go, 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 go. I'm walking again.
Trace program initiated.
Oh, forgot. I messed up.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Primus, is that you?
You! I knew it, man! I knew you were one of them all along!
What? Do I look like I'm one of them?
I can feel my hands right now, but if I could run a search for shadowy extra-government agent on the net, pretty sure it's all you.
Fair point. What happened? You pulled a Freedom of Information speech on the state police?
Ha fucking ha. They didn't wait for a speech, man. Lesson learned. Smash the state before the state smashes your nose.
Little K asked me to get you out.
She's the K now, man. I'm a liability to Sammy's dad.
She cares about you, Yarrick. She didn't want to leave you or Bones behind.
Always was a cool cat, man. One of the good ones. She wrote The Wheels Come Off 16 years ago, and the conspiracies just keep checking out. Everything except the gray aliens, but who's to say that's not a metaphor?
She wrote the book.
I don't believe in authorial intent.
You told me you were a liability to Sam's dad. How do you figure that?
Because the cops burn me, man. Exposure is death. They didn't have to ask a single question. Just took my DNA off their knuckles. My high school dropout date, my sister's parking tickets, my darknet proxies. Oral cemetery.
Oral cemetery?
They didn't get a lot of mainstream airplay. Anyway, Little K shouldn't have sent you. Sammy's dad has to be bigger than any man or woman.
Sam's dad is bigger than you now, Yarrick. The Resistance reached further than you planned for. You want to fall on your sword, there's a better place to do it than in a holding cell.
Whoa, whoa, you know I use the term liability real broadly.
I might have known you wouldn't keep your heads down during the riots.
This is what a radical news source lives for, man. Lives and dies for. But the helmets on the streets, the extreme peacekeeping, that's not about the Golem riots. How are the Augs gonna get over here? Carpool? No. Someone, somewhere, wanted the cops to clean house in Prague. And this is just the beginning. What if they could call martial law anywhere, anytime? Cops without borders.
That's your prediction, huh?
You can take it to the bank, man. The Palisade Property Bank.
I warned you about picking a fight with Picus. They've got a lot invested in protecting the message.
Would I be talking to you now if Picus had got to us? I mean, does Eliza Kassan have a sense of humor? All those bombs going off lately. What's one more in the sewers? BTW? Those are all rhetorical questions.
You don't say.
No one says BTW.
But they're
Just
trying,
saying.
man. Bones heard the cops talking about extraordinary rendition. What a wonderful, connected world we live in, when they can pin an acronym on you, ARC, NSF, who gives a rat's ass, and ship you off to a black
enemy off.
All of them.
All the
Wicked, bloody hell.
There's a way out of Prague for you both. The Samizdat resistance has organized everything. We just need to keep our heads down and get to the cleaners nearby.
The cleaners? Irony. Wait, you mean going through the cops?
There's a police locker in the corner that should be stocked with uniforms. Find something that fits and try to look convincing. We need the cops to think you're one of them.
Guns blazing, he's gonna get himself killed.
Good. It's time to go.
Looking guns blazing, you know. Wait, so I can't put uniform on. You know, since I could do it as well.
What were you saying?
Oh, Devastator shotgun. Grenade launcher. They have a lot of stuff in there. Bloody hell. Ah, God. No, 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 no. Oh my God, they're right in the way as well. No! Oh, can you? It's been insane.
Díkej, něco jsem viděl.
And that's how you take care of that. And where is that? Oh, it's here.
That was exhilarating.
I can't believe it. Do you think we are safe here?
No.
We are for now, but you can't risk going back outside. There's a group organizing underground. They're doing everything they can to create a refuge, to help get people out.
These men, they are part of this group? Are they the reason you came?
That's right. You can trust them. Things in this city aren't going to get any better anytime soon. If you wait here, case people will come for you.
Anything is better than being trapped alone with Helena all day. She thinks that we don't need anyone else. That Irenka should never trust anyone but her. But I think she's wrong. I think we need others. You're the one who got us this far. And these friends of yours, they're going to get us even further. Thank you for that.
You are
Good
not
luck,
welcome.
Irenka.
The hell? Sound is not needed.
Time for Samizdat to go international.
Yes! Exit plans, man! Exit plans! Always be making them. We worked this contingency plan out when we started Samizdat. Didn't think it would actually come to this, though.
No one thought it would be like this. You're gonna need these documents where you're going, wherever that is.
I hear Paris is the best place to have a revolutionary agenda these days.
For goodness
If
sake.
you want to come along, you can be the muscle. Well, whatever your arms are made of, the stuff they use on space shuttles.
No can do. I've got a previous engagement I really can't miss.
Right, with the cardboard box company.
Watch yourself out there, Kay.
Kay? Kay is Kazdi, man. Kay is everyone. You're part of it now.
K.E. Kazdi. Oh my god. No, it doesn't. They're just stuck in there then. Can't do anything about it. Back here again. Dead.
Umátili k smrti za to, že porušil ten takzvaný.
Let's get to business. Is that all the info you need? Sophisticated choice. Excellent choice. I'm finished for the day. You've taken everything I had.
Huh.
You shouldn't be outside tonight, Adam. Prague is no longer safe.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. I'm looking at a police barricade right now.
They will not let you pass. But I can help with that. I suggest you take cover.
Eliza, what do you have in mind?
Oh,
now
God.
is your chance to get past them. Be careful, Adam. I do not want to lose you again.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the right put that search warrant.
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry. Miller, it's Jensen. I'm about to enter Dvali. Territory. Any chance these guys are respecting the curfew?
On their own turf, they're more likely to be enforcing it. So stay sharp.
Yeah, kind of what I figured.
Da. So much easier. Oh, whoa.
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
The sooner we can find that.
Barely even have anything.
Come on! Shoot that in a trap!
You're gonna what now? You're gonna do what now? You're gonna do your deck. come on. Oh, for goodness sake, why is these things everywhere?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
God, die already. exactly what I'm doing for this, which is fine. Excuse me. Oh, we're back here again.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
You fucked up, Frank! Long way, asshole! Nowhere to go now, asshole!
Access denied.
Damn it. Oh god.
Come on!
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
Oh,
denied.
seriously?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Really? I'm not just going to take it forever.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Oh, great.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Devali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Access granted.
My god, this is a long one. Holy hell.
těchhle podmínek s váma mluvit nebudu. Proti vašemu životnímu stylu nic nemám. Prostě s váma akorát nechci mluvit.
Whatever.
Didn't get enough diversion.
That kind of means nothing right now. It's like nobody's here. Ah, okay, well that's just that. Here. Okay. That worked.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Oh, a mini gym. Interesting.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. denied.
I have to hassle for something like that anyway. The hell to get out of here? Oh, for goodness sake. Alright, immune, so you die. You get impaled.
Cool glasses.
There's no police left in the street. What are those two?
Longer it is going to go on.
My life. Never felt this kind of heat before. Fucking here? What the hell could happen here? How much longer is this going to go on? Fucking here? What the hell could happen here? Felt this kind of heat before. My life.
Okay. Vicky Vale's sister, Laura Vale. Yeah. Double-sided door. Oh, back downstairs again. Oops. Alright, it's fine. the gunner. Ooh. Ah, jeez.
Here? What the hell could happen here? Never thought this kind of shit would get more.
Oh, right. That was long. Anyway, goodbye.